Hello, 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 hello. It's Monday. No, it's not. It's Tuesday. I'm a day late. Today, yesterday I got back from my workshop and I had an amazing time at the workshop. I had, it was just a full-on day, and I wanted to share with you something today about happiness, about how you sustain it. So, for a start, to question yourself and say, what is happiness? What is happiness for me? So, what if you had to sort of turn around and ask yourself, what do I do to make me happy? What do you do to make yourself happy every day? The cat is about to jump on my lap, which is going to make me happy. Say hello, Swags. Here he is, my little boy. Oh, hello. Thank you very much. Do you want to ask people what's happy? What makes you happy? So, I am here today and asking you what's going to make you happy. What makes you happy, and how often do you get to do that? So, in terms of sustainability, what is it that you do every day? So, as an example, this morning I managed to walk my boys to school. I'm about to walk this little person. Say hello, good morning. And the cat's on my lap. So those things make me happy. And what else am I going to do today to make me happy? So I had a coffee with my man. I made sure it was how I like it. I have porridge, and I made sure that's how I like it. So I set my day up. I have my morning routine that stimulates me and makes me the best person I can be to do the job that I do. Considering I talk about people's dreams, that's pretty important for me. And so what is it that you can do on a sustainable basis? Because people generally talk about happiness like it's this fleeting whim or it's this goal to be happy. And it's like, well, if happiness is such a fleeting thing, you need quite a few fleeting things to fleet in and fleet out again. So how do you do that in your life? What do you do to make sure that you sustain yourself, to sustain happiness? Because we can make it as a goal, as a dream, as an aspiration, as something that we're aiming towards. Hello, Sandra, lovely. And we don't actually keep ourselves in the moment to see what is it that you want to do today to make yourself happy. And how do you do that now? And how do you do that in half an hour's time, in an hour's time, later on this evening, when you go to bed? Whenever you want to do that, how do you make yourself happy and how do you sustain it for you? And this is the most important part, is that I can tell you what makes me happy and somebody else can tell you what they makes you happy. And I can tell you in such a way that you think, oh, I'd like a bit of that. Oh, yeah, that sounds good. Oh, God, she's so passionate about it. And I can do that, believe you me, because I'm the most excitable person, especially when I get excited about something. Even more excitable as excited. Anyway. And so you can find yourself being suckered in to somebody else's enjoyment, to suckered in to somebody else's idea of what's happiness. And then before you know it, you don't get to find, I am excitable, you don't get to find what it is that's yours, that's your happiness, because you're trying to emulate somebody else's happiness. And you can't do that from you, because what excites you, what makes you the most excitable like I am, is not going to make you that. So you have to go, right, what is it that I like doing, and making sure that gets embedded into my daily routine, however that may be for you. And people don't give a shit what you do. They really don't. They don't care. Don't think that they do. All they care is that you're happy. If you ask anybody who loves you, what do they want for you? They'll say, for you to be happy. And the only person that can do that is you. You're the only one that can drill down and say, actually, what is going to make me happy, and how do I sustain that? How do I keep doing those things? How do I keep thinking, right, what is it for me? I'm responsible, not somebody else. I'm glad you love it, Sandra. You are responsible. You, not somebody else. Not somebody else is never going to make you happy because they're not in here. They don't know. They don't know your thoughts. And what happens is it's like one of those games that women play. It's like, oh, I'll subtly hint to someone. You know, you give them a bit of a subtle hint to say, oh, I'd quite like that. And you don't actually tell them what it is that you want. You're expecting them to get that hint and then to interpret that hint in the way that they interpret that hint, and then they're going to do that for you, and then that gives you the right to then go, well, that's not actually quite what I wanted, so I'm a bit pissed off now because I gave you the hint and you didn't take the hint, so now I can be really annoyed. So what I'm telling you is you're doing exactly the same in your life. Don't fucking hint to yourself. Say it. Be clear about it. What do you want that makes you happy? It doesn't matter if it's weird. The more weird, the better. The more strange and quirky it is, the better. You're you. Nobody else is you. If you want to do weird things, do them. You're here now, living today, enjoying today. Find your happiness. Take responsibility for it. Grab it by the reins and go for the ride. And make sure you hold yourself accountable every day. So check in, like schedule it, you know, after lunch, right, okay, what am I going to do this afternoon that's going to make my afternoon happy? What am I going to do? Something for me. It might take 1 minute. It might take you going and getting something out of your bedroom and bringing it down and putting it on your desk. It may be taking something off of your desk that has really annoyed you, or zenning your desk because your desk really pisses you off and you think, right, I'm going to take everything off, I'm going to put it in a box, and if I need it I can take it out of the box, and then I have a clear desk. Because I really love a clear desk, but I never have one. What is it? Something really small, I promise you. Little tiny things can make the biggest impact. So there you go. Today's lesson is all about happiness and how to sustain it for you. I am Kerry Hales. I am a transformational life coach. You can find more about me on kerryhales.com or on Facebook, Kerry Hales Coaching. And I also have a lovely, lovely, lovely new group called Life Mojo Magic. Come and join me. If not, I will see you tomorrow. Okay, bye. I can't turn you off now. Look, you just want to stay.